Mr. Wickfree's back again. Mr. Wickfree's back. Tell your friends. Hello, Scentsy customers. Hello, Scentsy consultants. Hello to everybody. I hope everybody is good and well. Don't forget to drop a like in the comment box below. Oh my God, what a year 2022's been. I am celebrating because it has been an awesome year. Okay, personally and in business. Okay, guys, and I am stuck here, and I'm going to give you a tip, just a bonus tip right now. I'm stuck here with one arm, full of cold, as you can hear by my husky voice, but I'm still doing this video because if you want to be a success, you have got to do the things that you don't feel like doing. Yeah, that is my biggest tip. For 12 years in this business, you've got to do the things when you don't feel like it. And if you're not, you ain't going to be a success. End of story. Okay, bonus tip for you there. Take it on board, put it into action, get on with it. Okay? But what a year 2022 has been. But I'll tell you what, if I went to look, I knew 2022 was going to be a great year. Yeah? I knew what was going to happen after COVID and before COVID. Why? Because I educate myself on this stuff. Yeah? And why has 2022 been a good year? Yeah, it's because if you build your business correctly, your business will be solid no matter what happens. Yep. And what you've got to realize is, I look around the Scentsy community, I look around in some Scentsy groups, I listen to some leadership calls. I don't think nobody actually knows the power of this business. And nobody actually knows that it actually thrives in these times. Yeah. Nobody actually knows that this is your biggest asset. And I will tell you why on this video. Yeah, but everybody in the Scentsy community who's complaining, who's moaning, who's, those who've been overly positive but actually just hoping it's going to happen, I'm going to tell you right now, your business is not going to survive. Yeah, in these periods they talk about inflation, they talk about cost of living. Yeah, in order for you to thrive in these situations, number one, you've got to have a really good mindset and actually know what you're talking about. And number two, your leadership skills are going to be so important. Yep. And I look around and all I see is fluff. Yeah, and Scentsy is one awesome community. But fluff will get you by when things are going good, in the good times. Yep. When things are what everybody calls as struggles, and I do not call them struggles, I call them real business, guys. Fluff needs to go out the window, and you need some real leadership training, some real leadership inspiration, not information, inspiration. And you guys, yes, people are struggling who are in those regular jobs where they've got a capped income and petrol prices going up, gas prices going up, everything's going up, and they have nowhere else to go apart from get some more income streams. Okay? People will struggle in situations like that. And they might be your customers. So you might think that they might not buy off you because they're in struggle mode. Yep. That is not true. Yep. Even when people are struggling. The three top things when people are feeling bad, you know what they are? The three top products which sell: chocolate, alcohol, and fragrance. So you actually own the medication. You are the pharmacy to the things which make people feel better. But the difference is, from those times when people were, getting money pumped into their house by sitting on the couch and just ordering online, things have changed. You've actually got to work for it now. You can't just sit on your backside and hope business to come to you anymore. You've got to go back to the old school of getting yourself out there. Yeah. But the main thing that if you want to thrive during the 2023, 2024, if you want to thrive, you've got to learn to sell. Yeah, but I don't mean sell products. I mean, you've got to learn to sell. You've got to learn to sell the opportunity, to sell products, and to always be selling and to teach other people how to sell too. And you might be sat there thinking, I don't know how to sell. Yeah, well, number one, you're already selling. I know everybody says we don't have to sell this product, we just share it. Guess what? You're already selling, because that is true. This product is so good that we don't really have to sell it. So selling itself is sharing, ultimately. So you've got to share these products more. Yeah, to get people to buy. Let the products do the talking. You got to get those products in more people's homes than you have before. Because the difference is, and this is how this business works, okay? During COVID, or these COVID times, whatever you want to call them, people had small groups and making phenomenal results. Yeah, because more people were buying of mass products because they had that spare cash to fling around. Okay? Always remember, guys, there's actually more cash in the market than there was before COVID due to governments printing money. The difference is the cash goes to the smart people and leaves the silly people. Okay? That's the truth. There's actually more cash in your economy than there was before COVID. Yeah? So you got to get it. You got to go get that money off that smart people for starters. Yeah, but before COVID, these small teams were doing a massive amount of sales and they were pumping. Yeah. So what's the difference now? Yeah. Me and Alexandra built our businesses, even before Scentsy, in these tough times. Yeah, in these so-called tough times. I don't call them tough times. You know why I don't call them tough times? Because I am a business owner and I think like a business owner and I act like a business owner. And this is where you build your foundations. Because if this is the bottom or the tough times, yeah, you prepare for the good times. And this is where everybody went wrong during the COVID period. Okay, well, majority of people, me and Alexandra didn't, yeah, because we educate ourselves on this. And if you want to achieve something, you got to go away and educate yourselves. During the good times, you got to prepare for the bad times. During the bad times, you got to prepare for the good times. So this is your foundations. Yeah, this is where you build. This is where you focus on building those foundations. Because businesses like this, no matter how long you've been in business, you just move up different income levels and do this. Yep. So if this is the bottom, this is where you build your foundations for your future. Yeah, this is a realistic view where your business was. Because 2 years ago was not a realistic view where your business was. A year ago, it was not a realistic view of where your business was. Right now, today, is a realistic view of where your business is. So you got to quit making excuses and you got to look at this, your business model and thinking, this is the reality. It's nothing to do with Scentsy. It's nothing to do with anything else. This is the reality of my business. And you got to make that decision. Do I want to build on that foundation? If I do so, I got to change my mindset and I got to get into building mode. Yep, building mode. Imagine yourself as like a skinny bodybuilder. You're going to be this big bodybuilder. Well, your business is maybe skinny at the moment. You're going to beef it up. You're going to put some steroids into your business. Okay? And steroids into this business means you're going to work hard doing the things which build your business. So many people in Scentsy work hard doing the things which don't build your business. If you love to gossip, if you love to just chit chat, you ain't going to build no business in these times. You got to be a strong business builder with a great mindset. Okay? If you want to build a business in these times, you got to be a strong business builder with a great mindset. That's so true because I said it twice. Okay? So what I'm saying to you guys is these are the best times, man. Your foundations are built. Yeah, this is the realistic view. And this is where you build on it. Yeah, and building on it is ultimately down to you. And this is where real businesses are built, not phony businesses. And do not take offense. Yeah, there were so many people during those COVID times who got to 80,000 SSD and they're doing like 5,000 TWV now. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, that is a phony business. Yeah, where now is a realistic foundational view where your business is really at. So number one, do not be too hard on yourself. Yeah, do not compare yourself to what you did 2 years ago. Yeah, compare yourself on today. Look at your foundations today and look how you want to build on them. Yeah. Number two, you got to learn to sell. And I will tell you what the beauty of this business is. It is a self-development program with a paycheck. So I want you to cut all this garbage that you can't sell because you're already doing it. Yep. You got to learn to sell. You got to learn to sell better, and you got to learn to teach other people how to sell. And sell does not just mean products. Sell means the opportunity. Yeah, I heard that so many times. I can sell Scentsy sand to the Arabs, but I can't get people to join. It's because you're not selling the opportunity. Yeah, if you've got all these customers and they're not joining, it's probably because you're not asking them. Yeah, so you got to learn to be a salesperson. Yeah, it's so important. And I don't mean that annoying salesperson. I mean, find what you're comfortable with when you're selling. Yeah, remember, you are selling the world's best fragrance products. Yeah, the world's best fragrance system. Yeah, what? You should be so confident in that. And I want you to listen to that again. You are selling the world's best fragrance system. Yep. People love fragrances. You got to get out there and you got to sell it. And then you got to sell the opportunity. And number 3, you got to learn to teach other people how to sell. Yeah. As I said, those COVID times, whatever you want to call them, yeah, people could join. They could go through the ranks, no problem. Yep. What will generate you a good, solid business in 2023 is how you can teach others to sell. Yep. That is what will create a phenomenal business for you. How you teach others to sell. Not just the products, but the opportunity. Yep. And if you want to be a success in 2023, you've got to change your mindset. If you hear calls where, it's banging on about inflation and people are shedding tears, you've got to tune them out. Yeah, it's amazing. You are what you surround yourself around. Yeah, what you take into this little brain and digest is so important. So when you hear stuff like that, you've got to tune out. When you hear other people complaining and moaning, you've got to tune out. Okay? Because I will give you the biggest advice ever. There is. I don't live in La La Land. Yeah? I was in England. We are fortunate. We're in a great position. We weren't once upon a time. We were in those food bank queues. Yeah, we were struggling. We couldn't afford our electric bill. We couldn't afford to put food on the table. But we got ourselves out of it due to this. Nobody helped us out. Yeah, we worked so damn hard. And 10 years later, we are now in a position where things are good. Yeah. And that's not entitlement. We worked hard for that. And you could do that the same too. We use this business model to do that. Yeah, that is what we did. And when COVID came, we were educated enough to know what was going to happen. So we did the right things with that extra finance we got. Those extra bumper paychecks, we did the right things with that money. And that's what you got to do as a business person. Yeah, I know Scentsy's a great community. And I know it's hard sometimes for people to think like a business owner because they don't have the confidence to think like a business owner. But to be successful in these times, you've got to think like a business owner and you've got to have a good mindset. Yep. And I know people are struggling. Yep. And guess what those people need who are struggling? Yep. Guess what? They need some extra income. And you have that opportunity to give to them. And then you teach them how to sell. It's powerful. But it's only powerful if you actually use it, if you actually believe in it. Yep. This direct sales, when the financial world collapses, is a huge asset. Yep. As I said before, it's a self-development program with our paycheck. It's going to teach you how to sell. You might go, I can't sell. Well, guess what? You're already doing it. Said it 3 times and you're progressing because you don't know you're learning and you're getting paid to learn. University, you pay. You pay to go to university. You learn. You don't get paid on the way. You end up in debt. And sometimes you don't get the job you want. Here, you can learn and get paid for it. And then progress and keep on learning. 12 years, I'm still learning and I'm getting paid for it. How cool is that? It's like the learning program which just keeps on giving. And you've got to buy into this. Yeah? If you want to be a negative Nelly, you're not going to survive in this business. If you want to be fakely positive, you're not going to survive during this period. Yeah? All that stuff, all the fakely positive stuff is great when things are going well. When things are not going well, you need to be a tough love leader. Yeah? You got to learn that you might rub some people up the wrong way, but you have their best interests at heart. And if you know that, that is all what matters. But if you want to progress in these times, you've got to become a tough love leader. Yep. People sending presents. You know, we're not Santa Claus. Yep. It's great. Makes people feel good. But your most valuable asset to any of your team members is your time. Whoa, I knocked you over then. Is your time and your energy and how you teach them how to sell. Yep. So wipe that mindset clear. You want to be a success in 2023, there's no better time. And subscribe to the channel because I'll be doing weekly videos and this is not one of these new year, new start things. It's me wanting to help other people because I see a major problem. Yep. There's zero inspiration. There's a ton of information. There's a ton of whinging. There's a ton of moaning and there's zero inspiration. Well, tune into this channel and I'm going to give you some inspiration. I'm going to get my wife to give you some inspiration. I'm going to pull in some rockstar Scentsy consultants to give you some inspiration over the next coming months. So tune in, subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a comment below. If you're going to whinge or whine, I'm probably going to give you some tough love straight back. But it's meant with love. Hasta luego, amigos. Boom!